I'm gonna pick him up. He's just a small one. That's the smallest one I've caught today, guys. All right, I already made a video. I done made a video. He's bait 7.5 on another bait today. So okay, that's why I say that. It's no secret, guys. I told you I make 2 a lot of times. I make 2 a day. It's a fish to bite, and that's how y'all get one on Friday. You know, you haven't got any videos on Friday for a while, have you? That's because I haven't had the fishing hadn't been as good. I ain't had the time. I've been working a lot since June. I worked this week. But I got to fish. This is the 4th day I've got to fish this week. Today's Friday, and I can fish tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna try to get in the bait shop. I hadn't been in the bait shop but one day this week. I'm gonna get those prey baits done. And when I was in the bait shop, I didn't make prey baits. I made crickets. I'm making crickets in dual color. And right now I've got stock and 2 made in crickets. He's got me hung up. Come on. That's why I use 2-pound test, guys, so I can get rough on them. I hear some of y'all talking about breaking 2-pound test, tying your jig on, and things like that. And other people, I've run into other people who are like, "Oh my gosh, I can't use. I break it on the hook set." That fish had me hung up on the dock post. Y'all seen that? He was around that dock post right there. I just held on. And this is SOS. I can feel it right here. Right here's where he was at. Now I'll have to retie. It's right in there. I just held on. I didn't get rough on him. And when he gave him a little line, after a little bit, I just gave him some line. Then he got loose, and I pulled him back. You can't keep it tight all the time. You gotta give him room to get loose. So you give him a little line, and he decides he's gonna swim another way. Then you're going like, "I got it now," and he get loose. That's a good 12-inch fish, guys. Good thick fish on the bug. All right, bigger than the last one, wasn't he? This is the little 1.5-inch bug. I got a little piece of something on there. I can't say what it is. Looks like maybe a piece of his lip. Maybe he done that when he was stuck on that post jerking around. He tore his lip a little bit, didn't he? Bam. Let's see if we can come up a few more with that bug. All right, guys. There's some crappie on this dock behind me. That's where I was for the last 10 minutes. And they're so far back under there with this little bait, I can't get it skip that far. Not all baits skip good. And, of course, the bug, some of those style baits don't skip the best. I think I could get a Tweety bird to them or Tadpole Junior, but that's not what I'm fishing today, so so I just left him. He's about, he might be 8 inches. So summertime, I take what I can get. Got a couple, first couple were good ones though, wasn't they? And I went to another dock. So I've been to 2 other docks. I went to another dock that had crappie on it, and it's the one that has the brush in front of it. I fished it the other week with y'all. And the first cast, they all got up out of that brush, and they swam up under the dock. Dock has braces on. You cannot cast under that dock. The braces are at the top. They ain't just low in the water. They actually come out of the water. They went back in there, like, See, they know they're safe there. It's kind of like a rabbit in a briar patch. They know if they get right there, people don't cast back under there, because you can't. See, these fish are getting, right here, guys, are getting fished for. I'm not seeing people right here. When I come in the mornings, I've seen 2 other small boats today that are aluminum boats, smaller boats. Good chance they are crappie fishermen. They could be bass fishermen, but good chance they are crappie fishermen. Now, a lot of these crappie guys right here got the big boats. They got the brakes. They got all that stuff. Some of them got 20-foot boats. See them in spring a lot. They disappear usually around into April. They do usually disappear here because they start fishing Kerr Lake. They come to here some, but they're fishing Kerr Lake mostly. They go to Kerr Lake, you still see some of those guys. Because this lake is not known to be a great crappie lake anyway, right? So, but what I'm fishing is an underwater tree. You can see it right here. And there's a few on it. Some of those are sunfish, I can tell you that now. By how they act when the bait comes close to them. There's some crappie there. I don't see any that I think that are really big, but there's a couple there might be decent size. I'm gonna give them a few casts and I'm gonna go on. I got about 2 more places I like to hit. I've got to go in here in a minute. It's 20 after 10. So told the wife I'd be in about 11 to 11:30, so I need to head out here in a minute. Because I'm only about 10 minutes from my house loading the boat and everything. I'm on about a 5-minute drive, and about 5 minutes get the boat loaded. I only live about as far as that boathouse right there. I only live about that far from the boat ramp, guys. So boat ramp's on the same road I'm on. That's that far. I live in a private subdivision, and we have our own boat ramp. All right. Let's see if we can catch a couple of these. Come on out. Came out past the braces. This dock got braces on it too, guys. That's why they like them. The more braces they have, I said that in a video the other week, the more braces they have, more junk they have around the docks, the more the crappie like them. A clean dock sitting in 10 foot of water, ain't no crappie on this time of year. Now they will here shortly. The water's trying to cool off. It was 65 this morning. I had to put a jacket on right down the lake. That's a good fish. That's the bug, brim color. It's a good fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. Hey guys, let's see if we can catch one more. We just jumping docks. Like I say, it's a little tough. I haven't caught a bunch of fish today. I might have caught. See my boat getting too close now. That scares them too when I got to run my trolling motor. I might have caught. I haven't kept up with 12, 14. It's tough, and that's summertime here. It's just tough, and it's gonna get good. I said it a little bit, guys. Talking about that Wednesday night. The water starts to cool. I don't know how long this cool front's gonna have. We're only supposed to be 79 to 82 in that area, 84 this week. Couple of days we ain't gonna even hit 80, and when it's in the 70s at night, down to around 70, the water will cool a little bit. We get into fall, September, and the water starts cooling some. These fish will get fired back up. I noticed the guy that Brad had with him on Crappie Connection said the same thing. He said, summertime, the fish are hard to catch. They get sluggish, yeah. And they got plenty to eat too, guys. They're not going hungry. They're not saying, well, it's hot, I ain't gonna eat. There's so much to eat right now. I watched fish breaking on mayflies this morning, flying off the docks. The water was just boiling around the one dock I was at, just bubbling constantly. They're eating mayflies. And some of them are crappie, some of those are sunfish, but the crappie are eating them too. Brad even said that. He said the crappie are eating mayflies there. He's talking about the other night. And you know, that makes them tough to catch when they're not hungry. Getting him out past the post is the trick. And over top of the brace. When they hit, you gotta keep reeling, you gotta keep pulling. That 2-pound test to do it. So I hear some of y'all question it, but it'll do it. Like I said, I had one wrapped around a post this morning. I got him in. Yes, I've had it broke a few times. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this. I gotta get in. I don't think I've caught before on it, if I keep up with it. That's a good fish though. It's a good fish. Ain't nothing wrong with that. This is the brim color bug. It's just smaller than the cricket. That's a good 10-inch fish. He's probably 10 and a half, 10 and a quarter. They say it's got 2 tails. It's got 2 little side legs. Now guys, with these mayflies hatching, it hatches like a mayfly. It copies a mayfly pretty good because it's got the 2 little double tails. You know, a mayfly has these little tails. You got the little side arms, can imitate a wing. And I'm sure some of those wings get broken off from other fish, so sometimes it's probably just a body there. You know what I'm saying? The mayfly wings, other fish, after eating at them, can pull them off. Who knows? But you know, as you can see, they'll bite it. Good bait to use during the mayfly hatch, the bug or the cricket. The cricket's been hot for me. But I thought today, I said, I got to fish for something else besides cricket. But I made another second video. I made another video, and I was using bigger baits. I think I was using a cricket then, and I couldn't get them to hit me. And I went to the TNT and worm and started catching them with that. So after I finished that video, I said, well, I'm going to stay small. Small bait seems to be working. I haven't fished with the bug for a while. Let's fish with the bug. And bam, you can see it catches fish. And when the fishing's tough. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Dennis Fishing Lake Country. Lake Country Baits. It's where you find the bug. All right. Quite a few colors there in the cricket and the bug. And working on dual colors in the cricket. The bug's too small for that. We're going to add 3 dual colors in the cricket this fall when we add the prey baits. All right. Ain't going to be long. See ya.